Hey guys, Chad Hoover, Kayak Bassing TV. So this week I'm going to switch it up a little bit and talk about fishing. Actually, that's not really switching it up. And the reason that I led in like this is I got a comment recently from a subscriber, a guy named Dylan Rowe. I'm going to put Dylan's comment right here in the screen somewhere. And Dylan said, maybe you can start fishing instead of just talking about fishing. And I think what he meant is that some of my videos, I don't necessarily show fish porn. I don't show me hooking up and picking big fish up out of the water. And maybe that's what some folks watch YouTube for, is to only see the catching and to only see the results. I appreciate the comment, Dylan. As always, I love everybody out there that subscribes, that supports the channel, but I'm not gonna do that. I am going to keep talking about fishing. I'm gonna keep talking about the things that can make you a better fisherman. I'm gonna do my best to educate you guys on how to catch more fish. And so that being said, here's another video where all I do is talk about fishing and don't fish. So Dylan, thanks for the comment. You guys do me a favor, start commenting on these videos. I'm gonna start picking comments that I not only respond to, and Christy and I do our best to actually respond to as many comments as we can, but I'm gonna start picking some comments and featuring them here on the channel, both answering your questions and saying that I can't do what you requested, like the deal with Dylan. Sorry about that, Dylan, but here's what we're gonna do. Today, we're gonna talk about fishing, and we're gonna talk about what I like to call the ready effect. I've written an article about this in the past, and I think that reading is a lost art. And so I'm gonna refer to this as the ready effect with the word red and then a space and then a Y. So it's the ready effect, but the root word's re, okay? Read. Read. The root word's read, okay? And it's a lost art these days. We read a lot digitally. We read a lot for sensationalized stuff, but we don't read to learn. And I think that when you read something and you then turn around and apply it, much more so than just watching it and applying it, it tends to soak in a little better. At least it does for me. And so though a lot of things have gone digital, and though a lot of things have really become video based, much like this channel, and I think it's a great thing. You know, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But let me just tell you my thoughts on how you can become a better angler. Or a lot of times I'm fishing with somebody and they go, dang dude, you know, how do you know so much about bass fishing? And part of it is earned time on the water. We've talked about that. And it's me getting out there and putting the things that I've learned, putting the things that I've absorbed from other anglers and experiencing those things and getting the confidence by having put them into action over and over and over again. And when you get confidence in something, you believe in it more. And when you believe in it more, you have more confidence. And when you have more confidence, you believe in it more, and it snowballs. And so when you read something and you put that notion in your mind, and when you're out on the water and it becomes real, it reinforces what you've read. So if you read no other bass book in your life, read Knowing Bass by Dr. Keith Jones. He's a scientist that worked for Berkeley, developed the power baits scent concept, developed Gulp, which a lot of you guys are going to be familiar with. But his book opened my eyes to the science behind understanding what's going on in the bass's world. But more importantly than just understanding what's going on, being able to understand what's going on, how they hear, how they smell, how they see, how they feel, how they detect their prey, how they ambush, how all of those things work. And it made me better understand how to position myself to mimic their prey so that I can be the predator that takes them. So I can play that role reversal in the game. And so it's a lost thing these days with so much digital media and with so much social media and so much instant gratification to just pop a question on an Instagram page or a Facebook page or a YouTube video. But read, pick up magazines, pick up books about the sport, delve into the science and the understanding of the physiology of what's going on in the bass's world. I tried to cover a lot of that in my book, Kayak Bass Fishing, and the book has become somewhat, you know, obsolete when it comes to the advice I give you on fishing kayaks, because the sport has evolved so much that everything in the book is pretty much dated now. But the concepts and the philosophies and the pre-trip planning and understanding physiology and the core of what I wrote about in the book are timeless. And in fact, they need to be expanded upon even more, because every day I consider myself an information sponge. You should be the same way. It's all about the 60-30-10 rule in that knowledge bucket, preparation bucket, and luck bucket. And the more you can put in that knowledge bucket, the more successful you're gonna be more often, more of the time. So I'm not gonna stand here and tell you what baits to throw, what rod to select, what kayak to paddle, or any of that stuff in this video. I'm just gonna tell you that if you put more in here, and you've got the desire in here, and you put those two together, that's the shortest 18 inches in the world, but sometimes it's the longest 18 inches, and people can't make that connection. They've got the desire, they've got the heart, they've got the want to, they've got the get up and go, but just don't prepare properly. So read, watch videos, ask questions, attend seminars, immerse yourself in the absorbing of knowledge and the collection of knowledge, and taking them out there and putting them into use, developing that time on the water component, and I think you'll catch more fish more often. And there's nothing more gratifying than going out and catching a fish, catching it on purpose, expecting to catch it, and the results being what you wanted them to be, and then being able to reinforce some of the things that you read about, heard, saw, and put into action. So anyway, guys, I didn't mean to rant in this video. I did want to answer Dylan's question. I do want to call you guys out more in the videos to show that I appreciate your support. We're going to start doing some subscriber giveaway fishing trips with Christy and myself. And so anyway, I appreciate your support. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button right there on the bottom of the screen. Give this video a like. It really helps us out a bit. Actually, it helps us out a lot. And then I love the comments. So comment below on this video. I promise to answer the first 5 questions in depth, thorough, no matter what they are. And then I'll do a follow-up video on one of the comments on this video, as well as start grabbing some of your comments, turning them into videos, giving you guys shout outs, and doing giveaways for our subscribers to come fishing with Christy and I. So I'll see you guys next video. Do me a favor and watch one of these videos right here. It helps our channel grow. It helps us be able to bring you more content. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, share the channel, and invite friends in to check out the wonderful world of kayak bass fishing. I'll see you guys next week. Or tomorrow. But you should throw a chatterbait with a Zako tail, because it's deadly pretty much year round. Green pumpkin in stained water with a little black fleck in it. This tail floats, so if you kill it, it hits the bottom and the tail stands up. Now that right there, that's news you can use. But that's a whole different video. We'll talk about that later.